With UFC 216 in the books, all eyes in the MMA world can now turn in full to the biggest fight of the year. Georges St-Pierre is challenging Michael Bisping for the UFC middleweight championship at UFC 217. St-Pierre is coming out of an almost 4-year-long retirement to attempt to become only the fourth man to win titles in 2 weight divisions in the UFC. Should St-Pierre be successful, a host of intriguing options await him going forward, including a fight against one of the other multi-division champions, Conor McGregor. But while the prevailing rumors suggest St-Pierre is targeting a fight with McGregor, the man himself says that's not true. Speaking with ESPN over the weekend, St-Pierre denied angling for a fight with the UFC lightweight champion, saying that his appearance at McGregor's fight at UFC 196, the event which kicked off these rumors, was due to former UFC owner Lorenzo Fertitta, not his own fight agenda. "I showed up at the fight because Lorenzo Fertitta asked me to come and show up because my agent was in negotiations with the UFC," said St-Pierre. "He wanted me to be there. I don't know if he had something else behind his head. I was just there because of the meeting. I didn't have any plan of doing anything towards Conor McGregor. We don't compete in the same weight class." St-Pierre has said that he is returning to MMA because he wants to cement his legacy as one of the all-time greats in the sport. It's easy to see how a fight with McGregor, while by far the most lucrative option available to him, wouldn't bring the same level of historical significance career-wise as other options. For St-Pierre, the money is not enough to offset the fact that he would be picking on someone smaller than himself, which doesn't add a lot to his legacy. Everything is possible, but everybody is targeting Conor McGregor because the money. He's the money fight, but I don't challenge guys that compete in lower weight class divisions. For me, I don't do that. I'm going up to fight Michael Bisping now. I'm looking up. St-Pierre and McGregor may not compete in the same division right now, but St-Pierre spent the entirety of his career as a welterweight, and McGregor currently has a pair of fights at the 170-pound weight limit. Moreover, even St-Pierre admits that the money weight division knows no bounds, and that, while he's focused on Bisping for the moment, a bout with McGregor could materialize down the line if the people want it. He's an amazing fighter, it would be an amazing honor, but I don't know. I don't know what to say. If the fans want it and he wants it, maybe it will happen, but right now, I'm focused on Bisping. Georges St-Pierre faces Michael Bisping for the UFC middleweight title at UFC 217 on November 4th, in Madison Square Garden. mustread stories UFC 216. Tony Ferguson wins the interim lightweight title and all the UFC results. Bellator 184. Darrion Caldwell is the new champ and the rest of the Bellator results. Dana White says Conor McGregor needs to fight Tony Ferguson next. Says stuff. Dana White calls Demetrius Johnson the greatest fighter ever. No fear. Francis Ngannou offered to fight Fabricio Werdum on hours' notice. Videos to UFC 216 post-fight show. Bellator highlights. Ronnie Jason allegedly punching a woman. A breakdown on why Ferguson left the arm on the opposite side. Joanna doing a vlog series for UFC 217. Listen up, Severe MMA. UFC 216 recap and the greatness of Mighty Mouse. Beat down after the bell. UFC 216 immediate reaction. 6th round. Immediate post-fight reaction for UFC 216. Social media Boulabase Rock gives Mighty Mouse props. Huge shout to my lil brother at Mighty Mouse UFC, aka the bigger DJ, on his record-setting at UFC win. Great guy, great personality, true pro. Dwayne Johnson at The Rock, October 8, 2017. Respect. Also respect. Fun Police. Anyone calling what DJ did a suplex, get your terminology right. Either called a chin drop or standing suck back. Ben Askren at Ben Askren, October 8, 2017. Good sport. At UFC, by any chance do you offer a participation trophy? Walt Harris at The Big Ticket 205, October 8, 2017. God Beer's statement on getting pulled. Brooks wants a kick rebooking. Unclear if Mickey is trolling here or not. Not bad. Joanna with 2 belts. No days off for Brandon Gibson, it seems. Damn. Sage should 100% play Guile whenever they remake Street Fighter. Fight announcements. Julia Budd 102 vs. Arlene Blenka 106. Bellator 189, December 1st. Rafael Lovato Jr. 60 vs. Chris Honeycutt 101, 1NC. Bellator 189, December 1st. Yancy Medeiros 144, 1NC vs. Alex Oliveira 1841, 12NC. UFC 218, December 2nd. Final thoughts. When the lights were brightest, in the biggest moment of his career, Demetrius Johnson casually busted out the greatest submission in MMA history. What a man and what a champion. Hope y'all enjoyed UFC 216. We've got a slow week ahead of us, but the MMA hour is stacked today, so give that a listen. Happy Monday and see y'all tomorrow. Exit poll: 69%, 391 votes, 30%, 168 votes, 559 votes. Total vote now. If you find something you'd like to see in the morning report, hit me up on Twitter at JedMeshu and let me know about it. Also follow MMA Fighting on Instagram, add us on Snapchat at MMA Fighting, and like us on Facebook.